Hey guys, hope you're doing well. A little bit ago, I picked up a brand new set of wheels for the Fusion, and to all you guys that did all the dissecting to figure out exactly what they look like before I actually reveal them, want to give you props. But if you notice behind me, there's also another box, which is part of another set. That's because we're not only getting a new set of wheels for the Fusion, but we're also getting a new set of wheels for the Tahoe. So both my vehicles are gonna have new looks, so let me go ahead and show you the setups, starting with the Fusion. And this is Daphne, this is my sister's dog. I'm babysitting, so she gets to be in her first YouTube video. So the wheels that I currently have on the car are a set of Focus ST Snowflakes. Now I picked up these wheels from a guy in Austin. He had a Focus ST, changed out the wheels, so I got his original wheels, and he only charged me $100. I literally picked them up and brought them back. Other thing that I did was I got these painted in a metallic black. Now this vehicle is my daily, so I'm not always having super clean wheels, but trust me, whenever they're cleaned up, there's definitely that metallic flake in there. These wheels I feel went really well with how I was originally styling the vehicle with the monochromatic look, but now that we've stepped up from white to this beautiful wrap, it's definitely time to step up the wheels. So the wheels that I picked up are from this brand called Cratus, which I'll admit I did some digging on and I couldn't really find too much about them online. I was looking for customer cars, galleries and whatnot, but there wasn't really too much other than their promotional stuff, which still looked pretty cool. But the more digging that I did, I actually found out that this shop actually does have a manufacturing location here in the DFW area. So the fact that it's a smaller local shop, I definitely wanted to support them. Now these wheels are gonna be pretty drastically different from the wheels currently on the car because they're bigger, they're a different color, and on top of that, they're also a completely different style. But for that, I actually really like them. So these are the Cratus CR102s. So the ST wheels are 18x8. These are 20x9 with a 38mm offset. Almost every vehicle that I've had has been on a set of 20s, and in my opinion, it's kind of where performance and styling really meet. Usually if you get like a higher trim level muscle car, it's gonna have 20s. Not saying that the Fusion is a muscle car by any means, I absolutely know that. But some of the styling cues from the Mustang, I think that kind of plays into here at least a little bit. So I definitely think it's time to let it join the club. I got these in this really nice silver finish because I thought they'd look really well with the car, and just from the looks of it, it will. One of the things that I actually noticed whenever these showed up that wasn't really advertised is that these actually have a really nice metallic flake. So whenever you actually put some light on it, you can definitely see all those sparkles come through, and I definitely really like that. Another reason I got these in this color is because wheels, whether they're powder coated or they're painted, they're usually gonna be gray underneath. So if God forbid these wheels take any form of damage, it won't really be that big a deal. Granted, I do my best to try to take care of my wheels. As you can see, there's no curb rash or anything. But in the off chance that how often I drive this vehicle, say I'm driving down the road and a vehicle kicks up some debris, it'll at least be relatively forgiving with this color, because no matter what I do to this vehicle, it's still gonna be my daily driver, and I at least want to keep some of that practicality there. So if I need to drive anywhere, I want to be able to do so in this vehicle without having many reservations. Then another really cool feature about these wheels is they have this nice little cover for the lug nuts. Now, this isn't unique to these wheels. I've definitely seen these before, but I definitely think it looks really good. I definitely think it's gonna give it a really nice, clean and sleek look, and really just help with the overall profile of the car as a whole. So I'm definitely really excited to get these wheels on the car. I do need to get new tires though altogether because again, these are larger. Now we can move on to the Tahoe wheels. If you notice, the Tahoe actually isn't here. That's because we're getting something really cool done. Should be back hopefully early next week. Nonetheless, I'll keep you guys updated, and now we can focus on these wheels. So the wheels that the Tahoe has, I'll admit they're not really to my liking. I feel like they look pretty dated, and on top of that, they're pretty beat up. But I will credit them for two things. One, I feel like they made the deal a little bit more approachable, specifically because the way that the Tahoe was put together didn't really look like it was super cohesive or anything, and I feel like that turned some buyers away, so made it a little bit more practical for me to go about it. Then the other thing, I feel like they gave me a good setup for how I wanted to go about the vehicle. Specifically because whenever you look at a two-door Tahoe online, it's usually either very off-road focused or very street focused. I think both of them look really good, but I do want to see if I can bridge the gap a little bit and kind of have a little bit of both aspects. That's definitely something I can get more into in another video, but nonetheless, that gave me a pretty direct goal in finding a wheel that really kind of looked like it could be both for street and off-road applications, which is a lot easier said than done. So I did a ton of digging, and I came across these Surge 156Bs from Raceline, which I actually really liked. I ordered those wheels over a month and a half ago. Thing is, they sent me the wrong order, and I was just trying to communicate with them. They said that they could actually take care of it. They'd swap them out for me, it'd be no biggie. I was like, all right, cool. Unfortunate, but nonetheless, these things happen. Before that month, they refused to talk to me or give me updates. They had already taken the money and everything. and I was basically getting really concerned because I had no heads up, especially when they told me it'd only take about 3 to 5 days for the wheels to get back to them, and they'd let me know that they actually received them. It got to the point where I had to insistently call them multiple days in a row just to get some conversation and get updates on what's going on, to which they then informed me that it was going to be an extra $1,000 just to get the situation resolved, which was definitely disappointing and misleading because they told me they'd be able to do it on their own accord and whatnot, and then they actually started lying about the situation. So you know, it was definitely time to cut ties at that point. And this is just like the condensed version of the story. If you want the full breakdown, I will have it in the description box down below. But nonetheless, the situation got resolved about 2 weeks ago. But I at least want to put this out there just in case you're looking at Raceline wheels, because they definitely have some really good looking wheels, but like the way that they treated me and the overall service that I got was pretty horrible. So I would not recommend going that route. And I wanted to do the reveal of both wheels together, but with the situation for the wheels from Raceline going on that long, you can see why this video got delayed. But nonetheless, did more digging and I came across the beautiful wheels for Motor City Customs, which I would absolutely recommend. Very good customer service for sure, and really great wheels on top of that. So these are the Guardians, I believe is the name of them, and they have this really nice look to them because I feel like they really encapsulate that street and off-road look that I'm going for. I think Daphne agrees. And the thing about these wheels is they're actually in this nice satin black finish, which definitely stands out because I used to predominantly go with gloss black wheels, but these in the satin just look absolutely gorgeous. Just take a look at that. Just love these wheels so much. So one of the things that's one of my favorite styling pieces for wheels is whenever the spoke actually goes to the outer section of the lip. I always thought that was a really classy design, and in my opinion is a little bit more of that street styling. However, you do have these really nice ridges in the spokes themselves, and on top of that, a really nice center section. So I definitely think that those play to the off-road look. So having both of those styling cues in the ridges and the spokes all the way to the outer section of the lip, definitely think hits some really nice marks, and honestly exactly what I'm going for. Another really cool thing that you notice is you can see the Motor City lettering in that chrome finish, and just above it you can actually see the Detroit skyline, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And then underneath it, of course, it says custom, so you have the logo right there. Definitely one of the nicer logos I've seen, especially for wheels, and I'm just really excited to get these on the vehicle. Again, these are 22s, so they'll have a pretty similar look to the sizing of the wheels on the Tahoe now, but these will definitely upgrade the look overall because there's definitely going to be a lot of big changes for that vehicle, especially here in the next 2 weeks, because you can't see it, but there's a ton of parts on the other side of the garage going specifically for this vehicle. So if you have an OBS and you're looking for some wheels, definitely check out Motor City Customs. They have a ton of really nice wheels. And on top of that, these are at a really great deal. One thing that I will say about Motor City Customs specifically is that I ordered these wheels pretty late at night. I think it was about maybe 9 p.m. and I got a message at like 10 p.m. where they said if I have any questions, feel free to reach out to them right there. And then on top of that, they'll be ensuring that I get the proper order and making sure everything is good. So definitely a really nice step up from the previous situation. And yeah, it's definitely very possible that it was a pre-written message, but nonetheless, the fact that I got that message like late at night from a shop that's, you know, just selling wheels definitely made me feel very accounted for. That satin shine is just gorgeous. And I will say that these I can actually probably get on the Tahoe a little bit sooner because I believe the wheels that it currently has now are about the same size. I know they're 22s. I believe they're about the same width, but I'd have to check. Granted, the vehicle's not here, so I can't figure out right now because I couldn't really find too much information about the wheels that the Tahoe has right now specifically. But these are definitely gonna be a really nice look for the vehicle. So here's the money shot. You can see both sets of wheels in this single frame, but nonetheless, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Say bye.